What is up, guys, and welcome back to Vanderham Farms. In today's video, we're going to be walking around with our vet. Today's vet check. So we just caught up with our guys. Here's one of our veterinarians, and he's currently checking one of the cows. So here you can see he has this wand inserted into the cow. It's an ultrasounder. And he has these lenses or these glasses to where he can actually see through. And that's how he's able to see what's going on inside. So here you can see this is our other veterinarian. And you could actually also monitor the what he's seeing or display what he's seeing on the screen. So I'll go ahead and screen record this and just put it into the screen right now as well. ¿Qué es lo que está mirando ahorita?
Este es el útero. This is uterus. I'm looking for pregnancy, for embryo, for a baby. In case I don't see it, in this, the cow is open, she's not pregnant, unhappily, and I will check the ovaries to see what the reproductive status is, in what phase of the cycle she is, and see if we can synchronize her breed her again. We want to get cows pregnant as soon as possible. This is the ovary, and based on that, I decide my protocol, and I will tell them to put in the scan that she's open and she needs to get a shot of for an ovary.
Yeah, we're not only doing the preg check, we're also recording, just keeping an eye on the manure, the consistency of it. We're looking at the body condition of the animals. We're looking at the beds, how comfortable they are. We're not only doing the preg check right now, so we're actually looking at the whole picture.
So the overall health of the cow?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so we just have another cow that he needs to check. Here you can see what he's seeing in his glasses, and I'll go ahead and screen record it as well. That way, you guys can see a better image, and probably have him explain afterwards.
Pregnant!
Okay, so here we came to the next cow.
You can see the embryo in the video.
So is a little dot right here that you see right here, the embryo?
Yes, the black spot, the black is all the fluids, and the one in the middle,
That's the actual embryo.
that's the embryo.
Okay.
It's probably like a 32-day embryo.
32 day. And then the cows that do turn out pregnant, they go ahead and mark them with green right here, you can see. So this is a cow that's not pregnant, that our Victor, our breeder, had already checked. And this is a cow that our veterinarians just checked, and she is pregnant, so they mark her green. So now I'm walking in the front with our herdsman, and what he's doing is he has a wand that scans each cow. So if you guys can see here, I don't want to get too close to Spooker, but these yellow tags that you can see on her ear, those are actually EIDs, and each cow has one. And when he has the wand, he goes ahead and scans it, and that pulls up the record of the cow on the tablet. So here you can see him scanning all the cows, and yeah, like I said, each cow that has that EID, which pulls up a record on the tablet, and that way we're able to see all her history. So we can see how much milk she has, how much milk she's producing, when was the last time she got bred, if she was open, what day she calved, how many days she's been in milking. Yeah, you can see the entire history of the cow. So I'll go ahead and show you guys right now on the tablet. So by using the tablet and the EIDs, it's pretty easy for us to keep record of each cow. And as soon as he gets back into the office, he'll actually just send all the information off the computer back onto DairyComp on our desktop. So yeah, it'll automatically upload all the new information for that cow, which makes it really easy for us to keep track of everything.
Preg
So
check. 4 times in bread, 37 days in last kid, 250 days in meal, 85 pounds. Friend.
So they said that she's pregnant, so he goes ahead and enters it. And there, her record's updated. So typically we'll have anywhere from like 600 to 800 cows to check. And today I believe we have 650. So it's on the lower side of what we usually do. But yeah, it's quite a bit of cows for us to go ahead and check. And the tablet really helps us before they say they used to have to enter everything on paper, so they'd write everything down as they're going and then get back to the desktop in the office and enter everything by hand. So I mean, with this, you just get there and you go ahead and upload all the files and it's already in the computer. So it makes this process much faster and very easy. So there's a couple of cows like this one that aren't registered with their chip.
94, 29, enter here.
So they go ahead and put this new chip. You can see it's a white one, and like you guys seen on the tablet, he just entered her record. That way her chip is registered with her tag, and we can keep track of her. So you guys can see in the back, those trailers are leaving. Those are actually the heifers that just arrived from our ranch, and they'll go ahead and offload those. And our vets will actually go tomorrow to go ahead and check our heifer ranch. So they're the same vets that do our heifers, and usually they'll come here on Tuesdays and go there on a Wednesday. So now we're on our special needs pen. Our other guy that goes ahead and gives them their medicine or antibiotics that checks them beforehand, he already went through, so that's why you've seen some marked in pink. Those either got penicillin or some other antibiotic. And now we're coming through just to do the vet check. There is some pregnant cows in here as well, and just to see the overall health of this pen. That's why our vets are walking this pen. So as we're going, they're also marking whatever cows are gonna dry. So this one right here, you see she's marked on the head. We're now in another pen. The ones you seen earlier, those were the special needs pen, but this is another pen. So these are cows that we're gonna dry off, and they just mark them in the front on their forehead like this and on the back. And this just makes it easier. So today's Tuesday, usually Wednesday is when we'll move all the cows that we need to move, as well as pull out the cows that we're gonna dry off. So here we just came across a cow that we need a preg check. So this is one of our better cows. You can see she's only been bred one time. She's at 32 days since she was last bred, and she's producing 128 pounds. So that's a pretty good cow right there. And she came out pregnant. Here you guys can see one of the flushes just turned on. The water's just starting to run. Let me show you guys what this looks like. So yeah, so this is what it looks like when the water's coming up. That will actually lift up and let the water out. Where on this side, the cover is actually down and it's completely flat. And it also prevents anybody from falling into the hole. So you guys can see how our stanchions are actually, how they work. So they have this little handle which you turn, and that will actually release the cows. So when this is up, that's how the cows are locked in. The head gate will actually go ahead and secure into this. So then you turn this handle, and now the safety is off. So now they're all released. But then another thing is that our stanchions actually have this handle right here, which you crank. And here you can see this bar starting to scoot over. That way the cow has more space while eating. And that's just to make her more comfortable while eating. You can see there's quite a bit of space in between each one. Here you can see this girl's a little itchy, so she's scratching her head. So the reason why we use 2 vets is just to speed up the process of the actual vet check and to reduce the time that the cows are actually locked up. We want them to be locked up for the least time possible, and that's just to ensure that they're comfortable and that they're not standing around for too long. So we're in our open pens right here in the back of the dairy. The ones you see on this side, these are our higher production, but they're all pregnant. And on this side, they're all pregnant as well, but these are our lower production cows. So these are the cows that are producing less. They're getting closer to getting dried off. And this is the majority, where we get the majority of the cows that we are gonna dry off. So I went ahead and asked our vet if he could send me some videos of ultrasounds that he's done on cows that are further along. That way it's easier to see the fetus and just able to distinguish it better. So this cow here, you guys can see she's about 70 days into her pregnancy. So you can see the fetus is full shape, and that what's pulsing right there, that's its heart. So that's something that's pretty cool. This one is twins. So these are about at 60 days. You guys can see. It's kind of hard to see in these just because the ultrasounds are mirrored. That's why it looks a little weird, but here you can see the 2 calves. Okay guys, so we just finished up the preg check. I'm here in the office, and our vets just left. Yeah, overall it was a pretty good day. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching, and go ahead and like and subscribe.